Chidi Odinkalu reacts after Tope Fasua said 1,500 naira can buy meal in Nigeria, unlike US, where $10 cannot buy. That one is talking. Person wey they suppose give knock for that in bad health. And he was spitting rubbish. 1,500 naira can buy meal. What can he buy? I think he was even giving an example of bole and granite abi what. That man, they supposed give him a big knock on his head because he was absolutely talking rubbish. You want to buy food of 1,500 naira now. It will not even reach half of your stomach. 1.5. Go to a restaurant, you will not even see food of 1.5 to buy. What do you want to buy with 1.5? The man, I don't know, just leave him. People should just imagine that his brain that time he touch. That's just it. There's no point to react to people like that. Chidi Odinkalu, a prominent Nigerian lawyer and activist, has publicly ridiculed Dr. Tope Fasua and a doctor. She na doctor, I was a real doctor, I be doctor, all those ones where they go buy PhD result, I be waiting. Because it cannot be a doctor with that kind of brain. It's not possible. President Bola Tinubu's special advisor on economic affairs. I don't know how many special advisors that Tinubu has. No be small thing. Over Fasua's claim that $1 equivalent to 1,500 naira can buy a meal in Nigeria, unlike $10 in the US. You want to be comparing US to Nigeria. It's just almost as if the person does not have common sense. Like, why? How are you comparing US to Nigeria? Are you in your right senses? Obviously, he's not. Fasua made the statement on the Mic on podcast defending the Naira's local purchasing power despite its weak dollar exchange rate amid Nigeria's economic struggles. In a sarcastic post on April 7, Odinkalu wrote, "You see those fertile and manicured beds on the face of my good brother Tope Fasua? That's what you purchase when you feed on $1 daily. I tell you, what God cannot do does not exist. I'm telling you because the man, his brain is on his bed. His brain is not functioning." The jabs mock Fasua's privilege with fertile and manicured beds, symbolizing his detachment from ordinary Nigerians' hardship. Yes. The people that we are begging to pay 70,000 naira monthly as minimum wage. Imagine you now say 1,500 naira will buy you food. 1,500 naira does not even take you to your place of work. Ordinary, it will now buy you food. It cannot transport you to where you are going to. To and fro, even inside this Ikorodu here, you want to go to somewhere in Ikorodu, you will spend 2k, 3k, go come. Not to now talk of people that are going to work from mainland to island or from island to the mainland. Before you calculate that one, before you now talk about food. Is the 1.5 going to buy him food morning, afternoon, and night? Some people, when you just see them, you just know that they don't have sense. It doesn't have brain. It doesn't. Symbolizing his detachment from ordinary Nigerians' hardship, Odinkalu's use of the phrase "what God cannot do does not exist," a common Nigerian saying, adds irony, highlighting the absurdity, so absurd, of Fasua's optimism during a cost of living crisis. Here is what he wrote. "You see those fertile and manicured beds on the face of my good brother Tope Fasua? That's what you purchase when you feed on $1 daily. I tell you, what God cannot do does not exist." If you see some people, you'll be like, this man is going to have sense. So then you now say, what's his name? His name is Dr. Tope Fasua. He has white beds. People that have white beds, they used to have sense, they used to have brain. But when they open their mouth and talk, you be like, what is this? That's the kind of person this Tope Fasua is. Fine boy, no brain. Fasua had argued that 1,500 naira, $1 could buy a meal like boli. I said boli and fish in Gwarimpa. Okay, now you want to compare Gwarimpa to even Lagos. Lagos, you want to buy food 1.5. Where do you want to buy it? Where do you want to see it? We can go they buy boli and fish. Boli and fish 1.5. Do you know how much they are selling plantain? Plantain, one bunch, maybe just 4 or 5 that is inside. You'll be buying it 2,000, 2.5. He's now telling us that we will buy boli and fish for 1.5. Yeah, they smell. Yeah, they smell. Or contrasting that with the US where $10 often isn't enough for lunch. However, his comments sparked outrage online, with users like Israel Omole calling him a disaster, a big one. A big one, a very, very big one. Amidst Nigerian soaring inflation and implementing naira, Odinkalu's critique reflects widespread frustration with the government's economic narrative, amplifying public discontent on social media. The man, he does not have sense. There's no even need to be arguing or be bantering words with him. That you don't argue with such people. Some people, they'll just talk and you'll be like, no, you don't deserve an answer. You don't deserve a response. I cannot be talking with somebody with low IQ like you, because it is somebody with low IQ that would say that kind of a thing out. 1.5 will buy Bolly and fish, so Bolly and fish is food to you. I see Jakal says he was once an opposition, but as soon as he gets his salary as advisor, he has become a changed man. And so now, this is the problem with Nigeria. When they are settled, they work for their employers. See his rosy cheek. Henna is flexing now. You not see how fresh he is. He's fresh and chubby now, so he would be protecting his salary. He doesn't want to lose his job. That's why he will come and talk rubbish that 1,500 naira will buy you food in Nigeria. Nonsense, man. Divine Aide says, we all can see how senseless you are. It's so unfortunate that this comment is coming from a presidential aide. Shame to you and your family members. Yes, anyone who uses his or her hard-earned money to train you in school must be ashamed of you by now. If I'm the wife, I'll be so ashamed that, daddy, wetin you go dey talk on national TV. Can you just imagine, people? Emmanuel Ogodi says, no member of APC has content because of satanism, secret societies, or cultic mantra, fraternity, and even birds of the feather. Never ever expect anything from this cult party and personalities. Never associate with them. Imagine their opinions about the economy. Yes, so the way they talk, all of them. They don't care. Just talk rubbish. So you give your children bolly and fish. 1.5. Is that what you are giving your children to eat at home? Is that what you eat in your house? Is that what you eat? You people eat normal full portion of food, protein, turkey, chicken, full portion. That's what you eat in your house. You eat morning, afternoon, and night. People are struggling to eat once. With the economic struggles in the country, you are now opening your mouth to say that 1.5 will buy you food compared to US. No common sense at all. Abeg, Philip says that man is an idiot for him to say that in the United States of America you can't use $10 to buy food, but in Nigeria you can order food for only 1.5, which is $1. And I asked him how many people in Nigeria can afford 1.5 per food, while in the United States of America it is easier to get $10, but in Nigeria it is not easy to afford, my dear. It's not easy to afford though. Some people will buy that 1.5 and that's the only meal they will eat for that day. He's talking rubbish. I don't blame him. Do you blame him? No, nah. He's making money, so he does not care. He's collecting allowance, so he doesn't even touch his salary. So how would he not talk rubbish? Now, listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.